Hello and welcome again to our YouTube channel. In today's video from the Easy WordPress Tutorials, we are going to see our third part of how to customize your post. In this third part, we will be speaking only about the colors because it needs a lot of your focus and to see how it affects and how to make it consistent through your post. Okay, and you will see how it affects other things other than only the text in one post. Okay, so without further delaying, let me go directly. If you remember in the last tutorial, we were speaking about this post. We had added a code, and we wanted to change the color of this code because it's having a link, and we want to change some colors from our paragraph. Let we add a paragraph, for example, and we will take some of our text here and we will paste it in our paragraph. Okay, now we have the options. If you remember, I have shown you before this one to make this bigger letter at the beginning, and I have an option for the color settings. I have an option for the background color setting and for the text color setting. Okay, by default it's coming as the theme defaults. So if now I need to change this custom color, I need to make one of the selections from here, and I can remember this selection. For example, I need to make it black. So this is the background color is black for my paragraph. I can make it red. This one is the default, which is similar to the background. This is the background of the page itself. And here I'm having the text color. I can make it this color. I can make it this color. It's by default coming, I think, in this color or in the black one. Or I can make a custom color from here. For example, I like the green. I'll make it this darker green. You can see it's making, but it's very important to take care of the code of the color. So you need to notice this code and keep it written with you. And every time when you are going to change the color to make your paragraph consistent or to make your post consistent, you need to return to the same color. So that's one way of changing the color of a paragraph. Okay, suppose now that I'm here in the table, I can change the color from here. You can see that's the background color only. It's having an option, so I can change the background here color to here. It's let's say it's a constrained color changing and not full color changing. Okay. For time being now, we need to change one important aspect, which is the for example the links color. So if I'm having a link and so on, I need to change this link color. For example, if I return again to this one and I had it a hyperlink, okay, you'll see it is coming in this stuff. So how to change this default one? So I'll save this one as draft, and I will go to appearance, themes, customize, and colors. Okay, this is the default background color for everything, and this one is the default header and footer background color for everything, your posts, your pages, and everything. If you change it here, it will change it for everyone. Now the primary color, the default one is coming, or the default set of colors. If I come to custom, this custom is applied to links, buttons, and featured images. So if I change it, for example, to I'll change it to this green, for example. Okay, and then I will publish. Okay, you can see here that the links in my home page are changed also to the green color. So it's not only changing the links in our post. If I return back to my post, you can see here that it's changed to green, but all the links in my page here also is changed to green, because this is the default color for all the links. For whatever is link or button is changed to this, so it's my new default. Okay, so that's important thing to notice. Also, don't forget to adjust your category from here. That's very important. Tag, if you like to add tag here, or add tag in to define tags to be custom for, and the excerpt, which is the summary that will appear in the search engine and on the archive pages. Okay, I hope now you had some information about how to change the colors. Again, if you need to change the background of your posts, you cannot change it from here, okay, unless you make a different theme or different and we're going to see this using code and so on. But from here, if I come to customize again, leave because we didn't make any changes here, color. So background color, I can change the background color. For example, I will change it to this color. I'm taking hard colors. You'll see it's coming in the pages, and it will be coming in the posts and in everything. So you can select whatever color you like. Just keep in mind that this color will be used everywhere, okay, for your posts and for home pages. If you need to change the header and footer color, for example, I will make it green like this one, so it will come in this color. So if you publish, this will be your new theme for your posts and your page. Well, as we have said, this one is guided styling, which is coming inbox from the WordPress, and the colors here based on the theme. And if you change in the settings of the theme itself, you will see at the end that you'll be making a global change to the complete theme for the colors and so on. But now we need to make, for example, I need to make this special table specific or different for myself, for my post. There's one trick here, that I can come to these three dots and I click on edit as HTML. Now you can see a lot of code is coming here. If you are aware of the HTML and CSS, you can play a little with this one. I give you also one trick for continuing, that here if you click again and you say edit visually, it will come back to your table again. But once you started entering some code in the code or in the HTML of this block, you will not be able to return it again to its shape. You will need to continue editing it in the HTML. I will show you how small tricks in this, but you can complete filling and writing and so on, and if you need to make some special edit for the styling for this table especially, you can make it from the HTML after finish editing it. And then I'll show you also how can you edit after that without returning to visual again. So edit as HTML. For example, I'll be selecting the table. Here it's having one class which is one of the standard classes. From here I will add here style equal quotations background color colon red semicolon. Okay, and then I will save as draft, and then he asks me now convert to HTML. Yes. Okay, if you need to resolve, he will turn you to resolve it yourself. Okay, if you click on resolve to see it, you will see after the conversion how it will look like. Okay, so either you convert to HTML or convert to blocks. So convert to blocks. Okay, now if I preview, you can see that it's coming totally in here. I don't have, if I say convert to blocks, it's coming to the HTML code. It's not returning anymore to editable table as it was before. So you can see now it's now the preview here. What I have done, we have done the background, so it give you this background as black. For example, if you need to make some borders, black borders for it, you return again to the HTML and styling background color red. We add it here. We add border 2 pixels solid black semicolon and save draft. Okay, preview. You can see that it added a border around it. If you need to add this border in the rows and so on, so you copy this one problem if you need to make borders inside for each individual cell. You need to go to repeat this step with border. You can copy this one, style border, okay, and you will start inserting it in TD. TD is each table data, which is each piece of cell. So I will add it in a few. Okay, just to show you. Okay, you can see that my data is coming here. You can see this one is my data. So if you need to edit your data after you have changed it to HTML and so on, you will come between the TDs and the closing of the table data and the closing of the table data. This is the opening of the table data, TD, and it will come after it one closing for the TD, which is this one. So the data which is written is coming in between, so you can change it. For example, I will change this one to, instead of these dummy words we were making, to 3, for example, and I'll make this one to M3, for example, or make it M4. Okay, and then I save as draft. That we preview. Now you can see this. It come here, one cell is coming with its border as black, and it's coming as writing is changed. If I come to HTML again, I need to add here, for example, this style, and I'll select another cell to add. You can make all of them. Okay, save draft. I will go to the bigger preview. Okay, you can see now that the cells which I added the black border is having its black border. The background is coming in red. Okay, and okay, now you have one more trick for coloring. It needs a little bit experience with coding and so on, or you can stick to the guided coding colors which are coming with the theme. It's already coming with a lot of varieties. You can restrict them, except you need to make something very special. Okay, thank you for following so far. I hope you had a nice tip and trick to help you with customizing your WordPress site.